Hey, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is that you're tuning in. I just thank you for being here. So really quickly, I was praying today, and usually when I'm praying, I'm like telling God all of the things that are happening in my life and like, oh, God. So I heard Bishop Jakes yesterday saying, when you pray, it is not to inform God. God is the God that knows all. He knows what is happening in your life. He's not surprised by any of it. Some of you have dreams and visions prophetically, and like you see what God sees before you see it. So he's not like needing information. When you pray, it is to invite him into that part of your life. And so I was praying this morning, and I said, God, I just want to invite you into my life in these areas, specifically as I wrap up my divorce, as I navigate my 16-year-olding, as my son is looking for direction and purpose for his life, as my daughter, like, we just got so much transition in our lives, right? Like, we got a lot of transition. That's what got me studying the wilderness, Egypt, and the promised land, because like we're in a very transitory time as a family unit, and things are dying off of us that like we can't give life to anymore. But that means that something is coming. And so I was inviting God into these spaces in my life today, and I said, God, I just want to pause a little bit before I start telling you what I would like to happen. I like for you to speak to me today and tell me what you would like to happen in my prayer time this morning. God, he told me no more people hurting people. Like, that's out in my life. He told me that this is about to be no more of a season of fight for me. I'm about to enter into freedom. And I'm like, God, like freedom, like free freedom. I said, what does that mean? Like, what's free, right? Because I feel like he's been freeing me, but like what occurs when you're free? Like, you know, no longer bound to nothing or nobody, nothing to prove, no self-doubt, no self-harm, no envy, no jealousy, no giving in to your desires, no stubbornness, no rebellion, no rejection. Like, what does it mean to be fully free? And he said, free people, free others. No more hurt people hurting others. You're going to be so free that you're going to free others. And that made me so happy. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. Just a quick nugget in between our series on Egypt, the wilderness, and the promised land. Almighty God. Because in the wilderness, that's when God do some stuff. And like, you don't come out the same no more. In transition periods, when he freed the children of Israel from Egypt, Moses said, stand firm. He said, I want you to look in these Egyptians' faces. These faces you will never see again. And I'm kind of excited about that, because it's been some people that have mishandled me. Really mishandled me because I've mishandled myself. And some people just mishandled me. It wasn't even about me mishandling myself. They just mishandled me. They dropped the ball on me. And I've been fighting back against that. And I've taken up this stance of fighting for my life, for my name, because man, they did me wrong. And people that was supposed to love me, they did me dirty. And God said, it's not going to be fighting in this season, Rose. It's going to be freedom. And how you going to know? How you going to know, Rose, that you free? You going to free others. So just wanted to encourage you as I encourage myself, affirm you as I affirm myself. I went to a service, and this apostle, he spoke prophetically over my life, and he said, some people dropped you. And I needed that. Because I had begun to think that I was so unworthy. I was such an evil person. That all of these things that were happening in my life, my divorce, my children acting up, it was because of me. Like, I'm so awful. I'm a bad mother. I opened all these doors, and now look at what my kids are choosing or not choosing. Like, I did all of this, and now my husband don't want me, having an affair, cheating on me, and like I'm in divorce court, yada, yada, yada. I'm just thinking all of this is because of me. And he looked at me and he saw me. He saw the me that God sees. And he says, you were dropped. You were mishandled. They ain't take good care of you. And some of you are in the same boat with me. People did not take good care of you. And what we've done is we've turned around and not taken good care of ourselves because we've believed that their mishandling was what we deserved. We didn't think we were worthy. But God says you're worthy to be free. I started this channel, Free Yourself Friday, like 7 or 8 years ago. And it has taken all of this time. All of the things that have happened in my life. All of this. It has taken all of this for me to be free. So, y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. And so I'll catch y'all next week when we dive back into the wilderness that we put ourselves in. And the great God that delivers us from them all. See y'all next Friday.